hello, and welcome to another round of here's a bunch of food that I'm obsessed with, except now it's been enough time that I'm over them and I've moved on, but they were really good for a while, and this is everything that I ate for like 30 days straight. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, hi, let's start with breakfast. What I've been obsessed with breakfast-wise for a while has been this blueberry cookie butter oatmeal. It's like a grown-up, adult, sugary cereal. You're welcome. So, to make this, what you will need are some oats. I also like to use chia seed, but they are definitely optional, but it's good for you, so why not? I also like to have a little bit of oat milk, which feels a little cannibalistic, so you could use dairy milk or a different type, but just like a little bit of something. And then I also have just blueberries and the piece de resistance, this speculous cookie butter spread, which I get from Trader Joe's. It's literally just like smashed up cookies. That's the main ingredient. So you could sub this out for almond butter if you're like trying to be an adult or don't have a Trader Joe's. But anyways, to make this, all you're gonna do is just like make oatmeal. So get a pot, fill it up with some water. I use a cup of water, which makes enough for 2, just until your water is boiling, and then you're just gonna go ahead and jam your oats in there. So I use half a cup of oats. So again, like this is for 2 people. Use less if you're a single Pringle, or just maybe make both and eat it all. I don't care. Anyways, you're just gonna go ahead and boil this until your oats are cooked. So this is not very much time. I am using steel cut oats, which look just terrible, and like my countertop is not helping. I don't know, the internet told me this sludge was good for me. So anyways, you're gonna put this into a bowl, and then I just like to also sprinkle some chia seeds on top. I don't really measure, I just like get a spoon, do the chia seed, and then just use the exact same spoon to scoop out maybe like a teaspoon of the cookie butter. I just think that this is a really easy way to flavor oatmeal, but I just like to mix this up pretty much immediately just so that all of the cookie butter can kind of like melt into every singular bite of oats that you eat. So this is a very important step. And then you're going to just top everything with some blueberries, and ta-da! You have oatmeal. Amazing. So with this, I also just like to make some eggs just for like a little bit of protein. Again, it's only like a quarter cup of oatmeal, like it's not that much food. So I just crack a couple eggs into a bowl. This is how you make scrambled eggs, people. But I do like to use some turmeric, personally. I think it's supposed to be good and like anti-inflammatory, but it doesn't taste like anything. So I just like throw a bunch in here every morning, and I'm like keeping my fingers crossed that it's doing something. Anyways, I also then like to immediately destroy all the benefits that I just did by throwing a bunch of garlic salt into everything I eat. And I also like to do a little bit of black pepper just because that's tasty, and I heard it's supposed to help with the turmeric. So, you know, sometimes the internet is right. Sometimes you just find yourself watching a video of a girl scrambling some eggs. You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cook these. I like to do like a slow scramble. So you just take a little pan, a little bit of oil, and just I cook this on like a pretty low heat. And I find that if you do it a little bit of a lower heat, it takes a little bit longer, but comes out tastier. Anyways, I like to just also serve this. Yeah, the food just keeps coming. Breakfast, I like to eat, okay? I wake up, I work out, I'm a hungry hippo. So I just serve this with some avocado and then just like a couple cherry tomatoes. But no meal would be complete without a carb. So welcome to Wildgrain. So full disclosure, I was sent a Wildgrain box. And if you've never heard of Wildgrain, this is... I'm about to blow your little carb brain, folks. So Wildgrain is a food delivery box similar to other ones that you have probably heard of, but what makes this good is because it's just full of carbs. You get everything from croissants to bread to more bread to fresh made pasta to cookies, just like everything that one could imagine. And it uses clean ingredients. It also all comes in an eco-friendly box. Also, the insulation is eco-friendly, located at Boston, Massachusetts. So, in order to celebrate said box, I also made some croissants, which I almost immediately ruined.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
under 15 minutes, you have croissants ready to go. I'm just saying, they were buttery, they were delicious, they were beautiful. Look at this breakfast. I wasn't hungry for so long. But that is everything for breakfast, but is not everything from my Wildgrain box, because for lunch, I've been obsessed with making this like zucchini sandwich. It sounds whack, if we're honest, but it is delicious. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is head on into my freezer and pull out a little bag of bread. I just put this directly onto my dirty oven. Don't look at my shame. Within 20 minutes, you have a beautiful fresh loaf of bread. I'm just saying, this would be a wonderful gift to give someone. It stays in your freezer, so you don't have to worry about it going bad. Just saying. Anyways, but regardless of what you use, just grab any bread that you have available, and you're also going to want a zucchini, and then I'm going to grab some hummus. I really like this cilantro and jalapeno hummus personally, and then I also like to get some feta, preferably with Mediterranean herbs. And next, you're going to want to get some balsamic glaze, which ideally wouldn't come in a disgusting bottle that you're almost done using and is not pleasing, but it's fine. So anyways, you are going to just go ahead and thinly kind of like slice your zucchini. And then in a pan, I just put a little bit of oil and kind of swirl this around, and over like a medium heat, I just lay all of the zucchini down, give them a couple minutes with some, again, you see the garlic salt on there. We know what runs through my veins, just garlic salt. Anyway, so you're gonna go ahead and flip all of these gently. Look at that. Wow. And then we are gonna watch me really poorly slice bread. I have never been good at slicing bread. Like, we all have skills. Slicing bread is not one of mine, okay? And fun fact, when I read harvest bread, I don't know why I thought that was just gonna be like a whole wheat, like a nut bread. Because this definitely has raisins in it, which is delicious. This was a great breakfast bread. I just had it with butter a lot of the time. Wonderful. But it also still was good on the sandwich, but just fun fact. Read. Anyways, to make your sandwich, I'm just going to do like a heavy, beautiful amount of hummus onto one side. Then I just like to sprinkle some of the feta on top of the hummus. This way it kind of has like something to stick to, and you don't have just like random clumps of feta going everywhere, although that is kind of a dream. And then you're gonna go ahead and put all of the zucchini on top, and then you're just gonna finish this off with some of the balsamic glaze. And I forgot to mention it earlier, but I also like to use just like a little bit of spring mix or some form of green just on here, especially for like a little bit of freshness, a little bit of crunch. I don't know why it's taking me so long to find some lettuce. Okay, there it is. Once it's on, you were just gonna go ahead and finish off your sandwich with more bread. And ta-da! You have a beautiful, delicious, nutritious, hearty little sandwich. All right, on to dinner. We are gonna be making really easy vegetable tacos. So for this, you are gonna grab some vegetables like cauliflower. And just after a lot of this, just cut it up, just make a massacre. I am just throwing the cauliflower into a bowl that's behind you, so sorry, I didn't mean to come at you like that. But once you're done, you're also gonna get like an onion. I like to kind of thinly slice it this way. And then I'm also just taking some frozen corn, because normally I would use like zucchini or bell peppers or things that make sense, but all of mine got weird. So instead, we're just gonna add more garlic salt. And then the key to this is I like to just take taco seasoning and just dump it all over your vegetables. That's what I mean. You could use whatever vegetables you prefer. Like asparagus is good in this, but just cover it in taco seasoning. A little bit of oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, because all of this will make your vegetables taste delicious. So you could mix this up or just put a lid on your bowl and aggressively shake it.
No annual fee and unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase every.
Nothing like a Morgan Freeman advertisement in the background. Anyways, I'm gonna grab a baking sheet, line it with some parchment paper if you hate doing dishes, and then just dump all of your vegetables onto this tray. Again, you kind of want to spread them out so they all have like a fighting chance of cooking and whatnot. But you're just gonna go ahead and pop these in your oven. Again, Air fryers are a thing, people, but I like to roast this at 425 for like 20-25 minutes, just depending on how many vegetables you have. But while those are cooking, an easy thing to do is start prepping the rest of the tacos. So I like to take just like a can of refried beans and, you know, like, I knew I wasn't putting a ton of effort into the aesthetics of this video, but I didn't realize just how beautiful of a film I was creating until this clip. Okay, I can't look at it anymore. So you're gonna like put the beans in a pot, okay? And then what I like to do is just get a little bit of water. I just put it in the can, like a very small amount, and put it into the beans. I don't know if this is like a white people thing or like a my family thing or like an actual thing, but I don't know. I do this because I think it makes the consistency better. So yeah, that's my story. Anyways, once your beans are cooked, I like to also just get taco things, whatever you want to put on taco. I do guacamole, we got a little bit of salsa. I love this nacho cheese. Finally, in this bag, I have like cabbage, cilantro, jalapenos, just kind of like a taco topper, if you will. So once there's about 3 minutes left on all of your vegetables, I like to just grab some tortillas and kind of heat these up. I literally just throw them on top of the vegetables. It's fine, people. Save yourself a dish. These are easy meals, okay? But just throw it on there just so that they get a little bit warm. And then you can just make yourself a little taco station. So again, I use beans, cheese, pico, like just follow your heart, okay? Whatever you want to put on there, go for it. But include it with the vegetables. It's just like an easy way to sneak them in. And because they're just covered in taco seasoning, they're just delicious, okay? It's very easy, very tasty. Thank me later. So anyways, if you liked this video, be sure to let me know because I'm literally over all of these meals that I just showed you. So I hope that you enjoy, but I've moved on to new ones. So if you'd like to see a part 2, let me know. If you want to check out Wildgrain, I do have a coupon code below. It is only available for the first 50 people that sign up. So be sure to use it while it is still available. I've made everything that I got from them. The pasta was delicious. The cookies, amazing. And everything was so easy to use that Ira could even do it. So yeah, again, everything will be down below, but let me know what you think. Let me know if you try any of these things. And yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Go eat some good food, maybe do your dishes, and have a nice day. Bye. Thank you for watching.